Hi, my name is Ramon Dees, and I'm glad that you're joining me for this really quick video on the 7 deadly sins of massage marketing and how you can avoid them. I'm the creator of MassageMarketingStrategies.com, and in the next 10 minutes or so, I want to go over with you some insider strategies proven to accelerate business growth in any economy. Okay, so just in case you are not familiar with me, my company, I'm the owner and the creator of Massage Marketing Strategies. My primary company, though, is 48 Days Marketing Coach. And I was the first company in Atlanta licensed to implement a system proven to boost sales anywhere from 25 to 100% in as few as 60 to 90 days. The way the system works, I've been working with business owners, some local, some not so local, since 2005 when I started my career with a local advertising company. But oftentimes, uh, business owners look to grow their company one way. And what I mean by that is they're oftentimes looking to get new customers in the door, which is fine. It's great. It's a primary strategy, and we should be executing on that. But there are three ways to grow a business. And so our approach is we look at three ways at one time as opposed to just looking at one way to grow a business. The first thing is we look at how many prospects are you seeing on a consistent basis. We want to increase that. And then we would look at what's your conversion rate of prospects who actually become clients. The third area is what's the lifetime value of a client on average. And we want to increase that uh, where possible. Okay. If we focus on three areas of growth instead of just one, and we're looking for modest growth, when I say modest, 10%. So if you're seeing hypothetically 30 prospects a month, can we increase that by 10%? Can we move from 30 to 33 prospects a month? That's really, really doable. Your conversion rate. If you're converting 20% of your prospects to paying clients, so what that means is for every 10 conversations you have with a prospective client, how many of those are actually getting on the table? If you're converting 20%, can we increase that to 22%? Okay, again, really modest. Your lifetime customer value, what are they worth to you? If your average client is, let's just say on one visit, if someone comes to you and they're, an average massage, let's say it's an $85 client, can we increase that by 10%? Okay, and that's something you can do right away. That is a real growth strategy. If you're charging whatever your rates are, if you bump your rates by 10%, if you're giving five-star service, a lot of your clients are not going to mind. And if you do that across the board, that is going to affect your gross sales and income. So that's one secret right there, one strategy. Now, but that's our approach. So let's jump into this though and really get into the nuts and bolts of the 7 deadly marketing sins. Number one, not having a marketing plan or a strategy. Okay, that'll kill you. Two, having a pretty website that fails to generate leads. Three, not building a list of prospects or clients. And just let me back up just a little bit. This is just a 30,000-foot view of the 7 strategies. Then we're going to go over each one in a little more detail. Okay. Number four, not having an email series in place to build relationship. Five, not engaging your listeners, prospective clients in conversation. And that's when I say listeners, prospective clients, people who have not done business with you yet, and it's also your clients, people who are doing business with you. Okay. Um, Number six, too little follow up and follow through. And number seven, not split testing website headlines, images, offers, things of that nature. So, no marketing plan or strategy. A lead, looking at the sales funnel that we see on this slide, a lead is someone who doesn't know, like, and here's a big one, there's no trust there. Okay? If someone doesn't trust you, they're not doing business with you. So, a key question is what exactly, when someone finds your website, okay, we're talking about right now generating new business. So the person who doesn't know you, like you, or trust you, when they land on your website, what exactly do you want them to do? If that's not clear, they're going to bounce. And a bounce means they come into your website and they bounce right out of it because they feel like they're not getting their need met, and that happens regularly on the internet. Um, Now, remember WIIFM? In case you're not familiar with that, that's something I learned back in college. What that stands for is what's in it for me. When someone lands on your website, they need to see something that appeals to what they're looking for, their immediate need. Whatever that problem is they want to solve that's led them to your website, there needs to be something to scratch that itch right away. Uh, and what you really want is you want a process in place that leads suspects to become prospects and prospects to become customers. The only four kinds of people that we deal with in business. We deal with suspects, the people who don't know us, like us, or trust us. The prospect is the person who they have an awareness of who you are. So they landed on your website. Uh, they understand that you know, your business is there. You're an option, but they're not engaging you in conversation yet. Okay, so as a prospect, you want them to raise their hand and provide a minimum of an email address or a telephone number so that you can get into a conversation with them. But in order to get into that conversation, they need to feel like there's a benefit in it for them in order for them to respond. Okay, that's the suspect and the prospect. Once someone is opted in to your list and now they're a lead slash prospect. And let me clarify a little bit more. If someone finds your website, they didn't know you, like you, trust you, okay, they're a lead. A prospect, again, is the person who says, yes, I want more information. They pick up the phone, they give you a call. Uh, if there's an opt-in, say for a coupon, they submit an email address. Now they are a prospect. You have a piece of information, email or telephone number, where you can reach back out to them and continue the conversation because they've shown interest. At that point, how do you get them to become the customer or the client in your case? There needs to be a process in place to make that happen. Not having that process leads to frustration and missed sales opportunities. Okay. Now, here's the thing: people are looking for you online. The question becomes, who should I, if I'm the prospect, who should I choose if I were to type massage spa Atlanta? Who should I choose and why? Now, we see a series of search results right here, but you may be wondering, I don't know, you may be wondering, well, just how many people are looking online for massage services. And again, I don't believe in taking things for granted, so I want to do just some quick research so that you can see where I get my data from. And as you can see, this is the new uh, Google Keyword Planner. Just giving a few keyword suggestions in here before we get started. Landing page, no, no. Let's see, United States. Yep, we got keywords in there. So we're going to click Get Ideas. Keyword ideas. We want to see exactly how many people are searching and what they're searching for. Now, these are some conservative numbers Google is giving us because right away, I'm going to just scoop this up a little bit. Make it a little easier. Okay, so massage spa Atlanta, 20 a month. Okay, massage spa 3,600. There's no way in the world. I know there are more people looking for massage than that. So these are nice conservative numbers, but nevertheless, Google is this is a new tool, and they must still be working out some kinks in this. Okay, but we see right away people are looking for massage services, day spa in the Metro Atlanta area, and even yeah, see, there's no number for here for Marietta, and I know I looked for that last week. But the point is, we know that people are looking online. Okay, just on the basis of this keyword tool. Now, let me minimize that. So, when someone lands on a page like this and they're searching, why should they choose you? Okay, if you were found here. Now that's a key question. Can you be found right here? Next point here. If you've got a pretty website that fails to generate leads, you're definitely fighting an uphill battle. A website has two basic purposes, and I'm going to get back to the previous slide we were just on in just a moment, but I want to connect the dots here. A website has two basic purposes: one, to generate leads, and two, make sales. Okay. What I want to encourage you is not to go for the sale right out of the gate, but what you want to do is you want to add value to the people who are looking for massage services. Because I just did some research about a week ago, and one of the things that was I found a statistic in today's world: people search an average of 10, they look at an average of 10.4 service providers before choosing a service. And this is any local service. People are, it's what's called research online, purchase offline. Okay, that's the trend. So knowing that's happening, um, here's what you also want to keep in mind. The average conversion rate when someone finds a website online, the average conversion rate in terms of purchasing right out of the gate, the first time they land on your website, it's about 1 to 3%. So think about it. Whatever investment of time, money, resources that you've invested uh, to get a website to the first page of Google, even if you're using PPC ads or even if you're doing Facebook ads, if only 1 to 3% are converting to actual clients on the first time they're visiting your website, that's kind of a losing proposition, don't you think? What you really want to do is build a relationship by positioning yourself as the trusted advisor and tell them something they do not know, but something that they want to know. Give them some information that they can use in their buying process. Now, and in the process, generate a lead where you can cultivate a relationship. Let me show you what I mean. Okay. So now, looking at these sites here, let's just got some good reputations. We can see right away 4.5 stars out of 5, 4.6, 3.7. Uh, I'm a little concerned here with the 3.7. I like to do business with people that are 4 or 5 stars or above. So either one of these two are really good in terms of reputation. Now, just in case you're not aware, this is huge. Uh, Statistics say there's a very current study that says 79% of consumers look at online reviews when choosing who they're going to do business with. Okay. In case you want to go back and do some research on this on your own time. So, looking at this right here, Bright Local released the findings of the 2013 Local Consumer Review Survey. 79% of consumers trust online reviews. And we can see that there's a trend. So 2011, 12, and 13. There's a growing trend. Those who regularly look at reviews, those who occasionally look at reviews, and look at this. The trend of those who do not look at reviews is on the decline. So it's a huge aspect of what people consider when doing business online. They look at your reputation. But if we pop into this website right at the top, here's what I'm referring to when I say don't go for the immediate sale. The call to action right here is book out. Well, it flashed. Book an appointment. Okay. Well, I'm not sure I want an appointment yet. Um, then it slides to something else. Meet our staff. I got some questions about services, maybe. I've never gotten a massage before. You know, I might be curious. Hey, what should I expect? I know that was one of my thoughts when I initially went and got a massage a couple of years ago. So, take a look at this. Massage and Bodywork, Northampton, Massachusetts. Okay, this isn't even local to me, but let's see. Now, here's what I mean when I say don't go for the sale right out of the gate, but cultivate a relationship. Provide answers to questions that you know people are asking for. And even if they haven't asked you, now, of course, if you've been in business any length of time as a massage therapist, you know what some of the common questions are when people are in the buying process, the shopping process. Um, so, what should I expect during my first massage therapy visit? Do I have to be completely undressed? Wow, great question. Uh, I'm sure there are numbers of people that are concerned about the level of vulnerability. Some people, not everybody, obviously, but some. Do I have to cover myself with a sheet or a towel? What do I do during a massage treatment? How long will it last? Will the massage hurt? Good one. Okay, now, so with that kind of information, with some quick research, here's what I mean when I say generating leads. Create a free report that someone has to opt in for, and now you've got a lead because you know someone is really seriously considering getting a massage, and you position yourself now as a trusted advisor by answering some of the most commonly asked questions before I have to pick up the phone and call you, before I have to set an appointment. You are positioning yourself to really add value to my decision making process because you're doing something that most of your competitors are not doing. How do I know that? Of course, I'm a marketing guy and I've looked at quite a few local businesses. So, we just looked at the first one, Echo Bell Day Spa. Let's look at the Buckhead Grand Spa. And again, I'm showing you how you can immediately differentiate yourself. It's a huge, huge way to make the phone ring. By now, this website is Flash, and I find that to be really not customer friendly. It's definitely not mobile friendly. So I would immediately not choose them, even though they deliver great service, but their website is not customer friendly at all. Uh, hmm, looks really, really nice. Let's see. Meet the therapist, service and rates. But do you see what I mean? Special promo, okay? Kind of grabs me what others are saying. See, they understand the value of reviews, okay? But special promo. Well, if I'm interested in saving money, I might come here. Not a lot of information, just couples picnic package, trying to sell me. Not a problem. Not it's not a problem, but it's not the best approach. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. Obviously, people are making money taking this approach, but I want to show you how you can stand out from your competitors and do a better job of generating leads. So, you want to have a website that's going to help you to generate leads and make sales. One of the primary ways that you do that is creating something that you can give away, but in order to give it away, your client should have to opt in for it. Okay? Now, what that does for you is that positions you to build a list. I'm curious, do you realize what the biggest asset in your business is? I've really already kind of given you the answer, but it's a really great question to consider. Your trusted relationships are 10 times at least more important than individual sales. Okay? And so when I say your biggest asset, if you are building habitually, systematically, and regularly a customer list, client list of people that have come in, that have received massage services, and those that will likely come again, if you're building a list so that you can communicate with them, you, you really have the upper hand over a lot of other business owners who are not doing this well. Okay. And the three things that you want to do on a regular basis, you want to capture the information of leads and prospective buyers that come to your website. You want to communicate with them uh, by adding value to their life, their decision making process, and you want to reward those who do business with you. Okay, capture, communicate, reward. It's a winning part of the system that I utilize in helping my clients to increase sales and revenue. The relationship is everything. But in order to build a relationship, you have to first start by building a list. So if you start building a list by giving something of value away, you've differentiated yourself from your competitors and you've shown that you really have your clients, prospective clients, best interest at heart. And if you just happen to fit the bill of some of the criteria that you put in your free report, like here's an example: five questions you should ask before choosing a massage therapist. Now, if you just happen to fit the bill for the questions that you're giving me to ask, then that's it's better for you and it's better for me as well. And I'm assuming that you're giving me bona fide questions that no matter who I do business with, these questions are really going to help me in my decision making process. That's the kind of thing that will definitely separate you from the pack. Now, not having an email series to build relationship, you add value, as I've already stated, by communicating answers, insight, answers to questions to prospective clients. One of the best ways to do this is via email marketing. So when someone comes to your website, and if they provide an email address to receive that free report, or even if you're giving away a coupon, once you capture that email address, how are you using it? You should consider doing an email series where you can reach out and touch your prospective clients a number of times, whereby you prove yourself to be credible and professional by the information that you're providing that adds value to their life. 7 things you didn't know about massage. Seven benefits of massage. 7 benefits of deep tissue massage. Okay, things of that nature. That would be a great email for people who are maybe stressed out, deal with muscle tension, things of that nature. Uh, the essence of the value that you provide is that you solve problems. Okay. Buying decisions are made in the inbox. People judge your credibility on your website, whether or not you look professional, but they are going to make buying decisions in the inbox. Not engaging your prospective clients in conversation, and this could be your current clients. Being successful in business is less about what you have to sell and mostly about what your customer, your client wants to buy. Again, that's WIIFM. Conversations where you get your selling language. And what I mean by that is, what you want to do is crawl inside the mind of your prospective and existing clients and really understand their world from their perspective and in the language that they use. Because if you understand how John thinks about his stress and what he's dealing with in his personal life, if you take that language that you got from John or Mary, and if you turn that language around and use it in your sales arguments, you're going to see your conversion rate on your website go up. People tend to trust those who understand their world and where they come from. So the greatest value of conversation, being in a conversation and asking for feedback, polling your prospects and clients, is finding out where their biggest challenges are, and then using that insight in your marketing message so that you differentiate yourself by speaking their language, giving them the solutions they want, and setting yourself apart from your competitors. Okay. Now, too little follow up and follow through. We're going to wrap this up. The average sale is made between the 5th and the 12th touch. This is another reason why email marketing is such a great way to build a relationship, and even Facebook marketing, is you want to touch your clients, your prospective clients, a number of times where you're adding value, you're differentiating yourself, you're speaking to their need before they ever have to compensate you for services rendered. By doing that, if you have an email series created that, say, a good email series is anywhere from 5 on the lowest up to about 10 emails, a very basic series, then you can load that up in a piece of software, hosted software called an autoresponder. So when someone comes to your website and they download that free report, now what happens is that email series that you had written, they will get 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 10 emails automatically. And so now you're reaching out, touching your prospective clients, adding credibility, adding value to their life, and increasing the likelihood of converting a prospect to a client. Okay, does that make sense? Now, most business owners hope websites visitors will buy on the first visit to their website. Doesn't happen. Again, the average conversion rate is between 1 to 3%. What you want to do is you want to think systematically and build relationships. You want to build trust where you can add value over time. Now, not split testing. Having a lead generation website is just the beginning. What you want to do is you want to run a split test. Why? Because there was a test done years ago in a magazine where one ad was run with 2 separate appeals. Same ad, virtually, except each ad looked exactly the same except it had 2 different appeals, where one ad outsold the other by 19 and a half times. Now, what this means to you is When you're running any kind of promotion, when you put up a website, you should split test your headlines, split test your offers, your pricing on your landing pages, and you can double your return on investment. Let me prove it to you. This is a campaign that I've just run in the last 5 days on Facebook. And you can see there are two ads that I'm running on Facebook. And it's a fan campaign to increase awareness of massage marketing strategies, the timeline that I have on Facebook. Well, the only difference, the verbiage in the ad is the same. The only difference is the image. Okay? But look at this. One has a click through rate of 0.013%, the other one 0.009%. The maximum bid is the same on both, 50 cents. But the way it worked out, Facebook is charging, interestingly enough, a penny more for the ad with the better click-through rate, but my return on investment is higher. Why? Because out of $8.26 spent, I got 7 page likes. $1.18 per page like, 256 on the other one. That came from split testing. So what this tells me is, as I continue to run my advertising ads on Facebook, I'm going to focus my energies on this top ad and turn the bottom one off completely. Okay? That's a perfect example of what happens when you split test your ads. Now, that being said, how can we help you? If you're really interested in getting and keeping clients and using the internet to leverage that process, I would love to give you some one-on-one support and direction. If you're interested, you can schedule a free 30-minute marketing audit where we'll look at the specifics of what you're doing in your business, ask you some questions. It's easily valued at $150. You can get a fresh set of eyes on your lead generation process and your sales funnel to uncover underutilized assets. Every business has them, but oftentimes you can't see yours. I even have a hard time sometimes seeing mine because I'm too close to my business. I need to talk to other advisors as well, even when I'm making decisions in my business. It's just smart. It's a smart approach to lead generation. So if you decide to do this, and again, there's no cost. You'll walk away with 2 to 3 ideas that you can implement to boost sales in the next 7 days in your practice. So all you need to do is go to massagemarketingstrategies.com/contact us and reach out to me. Be glad to schedule an appointment and we can get into some more detail and help you specifically in your business to generate more leads and stop committing those marketing sins. All right. Hey, listen, I appreciate your time. Went a little bit over my goal of 10 minutes, but I trust that this has been valuable for you, and I look forward to assisting you. Make it a great day.